looks like Matt Payne held his own, had a pretty consistent weekend in terms of scoring points. That's why he's third in the championship, and that's why he's probably on track to get past Will Brown, assuming Will Brown doesn't just have a massive rebound at Townsville, which that's what I'm expecting that he's going to do, because he's just good at Townsville. Um, he just had that incredible pace. So if I look at went 13th up to third in the first race last year, and then 17th, and then just had this tangle with Reynolds and Winterbottom, and it was just an awkward position, and he just came out unlucky. But he had incredible pace, and he won at Townsville in 2023 as well with Erebus. So he's got that pace. Um, he's got it. And I remember in 2021, I think he was actually quite impressive as well. 2022, he struggled because he just couldn't wrap his head around the 22 car for some reason. He was struggling a lot with it. So, yeah, I say Will Brown's going to bounce back at Townsville because that's just what he does. Chaz Mostert and Walkinshaws, they'll probably bounce back. I don't see any reason why they wouldn't. But yeah. What are the spreadsheets showing? Longer distance races. Will Brown's bread and butter. Okay. Yeah, so these spreadsheets are it's just qualifying and race results. Hang on, which one am I showing now? I think it's this is what the 20. Yeah, this is the 25 one. So this is each round, each race. I've got where they qualified and where they went. So if they went up, they went down, and a little bit of effort into putting down. This is what happened in the race that might have affected their results. So you got that last race at Darwin. Chaz technically qualified 9th in the shootout, but he started from pit lane, so he's dead last and had to make his way through the field, and so that's why he ended up 12th, even though he probably had pace to be in the top 10. 2024 tyre suits him a lot more, in your opinion. What, Will Brown? Is that what you're saying, Bootleg Champagne? 2024 tyre suits Will Brown. Right. He has been struggling though. So, so if I look at the Sunday races, Will Brown. So now they had a Friday race at SMP, 4th up to 2nd. And then you got Taupo, you got 12th up to 8th. Tassie was the 440, whatever it was. So that was a 2-race Saturday, 1 race Sunday. First down to third down to 5th, 11th up to 5th. So he did have a pretty good Sunday. Yeah, I'm not really seeing it. Yeah, you said 24 tyre. I don't know why I thought it was 2025. That's a me thing. Yeah, 2024, he was very strong. Not as dominant. He could start last. You can almost guarantee you see him in the top 10, maybe top 6. Yeah. Well, like I think it was Adelaide. He got that win last year where he got spun around by Brody, and he went down to last, and then he made his way through the field. I wasn't that surprised about that. I was like, yeah, of course. He's driving in 888 car. He's a great driver, and he's on form. He was on form in 2024. Yeah, this year, the 2025 tyre. And I think we've got a new soft, and we've got the super soft, which is the special tyre. I can't remember. I'm not sure if we've got 2 new tyres or if we've just got the one, because I think the second race is the weird one where we always end up with like a crazy race. So I think if I was thinking about Brody Kostecki, I think at what race was it? Taupo. So Brody was in with a battle for the podium and running up the front of Taupo all day. That was the super soft race, I think. So yeah, I think the super soft works with certain drivers and certain cars. Um, just but especially with Brody and DJR, it's just a crazy year for them, and they're struggling to find it. They're in the top 10, or at least Brody is in the top 10 every day, but um, I think Will Brown will definitely bounce back at Townsville. I think it would be crazy to think that he's not going to get a podium at least, because just because and I think I saw there's an article in Speed Cafe talking about how much of a struggle he's having, um, and how he might bounce back after this NASCAR race that he's going to do. You think that Super Softy is from last year? We're just throwing him in weekends because they made too many. It's just my uneducated opinion. Yeah, well, I've got some data and I can't remember everything. We've got lives.